I'm always late. I'm gonna just spend 1 second here verifying that my processor can handle stuff. I think we're fine. Can you handle these Sea of Thieves? No, I went and took my old processor from my gaming PC that I used to have, and I transitioned it into my server PC. But I haven't been able to stress test everything. Before, I had 6-core, 12-thread that was running on it, with the server taking up a little bit of that, and it was, but it would only run at like 3 gigahertz. This one is, 8-core, but I'm only giving it 6. 6-core, but it's no 6-core, 6-thread, but it's running significantly faster. So today's a stress test. So hopefully, if there's any drop frames, I might change it. But until then, I'm just going to hope it works. And I played Sea of Thieves a lot. Thank you very much, Jurassic. Yeah. So yeah, I had a complete rebuild of the server over the last couple days. So it's new motherboard, new processor, new cooler, new stuff for connecting drives. So I can now expand it to 14 drives instead of just 5. So, could do tons of storage. Which I'm going to need because I'm actually running low. What am I at right now? I'm actually curious. I'm at 20.2 out of 24 terabytes, so I only have 3.8 left. But that's getting a little tight. It looks like the processors are working fine. They're hovering around 50 to 60 or 40 to 60% of the cores, so I think we're fine. Perfect. Bing bong. Nobody said. What if like the banned words were like magic, mayonnaise, and bing bong? And if you say bing bong, you have to say bing bong. That'd be evil. That's all running. Great. Hello. My audio's way. Oh, I don't even have VLC running yet. Okay, that's another thing on top of things. Oh, that seems loud. It is loud. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Hello. Happy Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Cheers. Got myself a raspberry lemon cider. It's pretty good. Michael will be down in 1 minute. I think he's still eating. He's doing Michael things. I did check. It looks like 15AI is still down, so we're gonna have to still work without it. That is fine because I think we still have a good bit of planning to do. So, say hey howdy. Is that what you say after Bing Bong? I'm not sure. Marber. Why her eyes twitch? Okay, so what we got here? Should just stare. This is a quote for. There, see, he's here. He's alive.
And I have a relatively dangerous drink. We'll see how this goes.
Was that hot cocoa mix?
No. It's the non-alcoholic cider that Giz left here with apple rum and the topped with nutmeg and cinnamon.
Did you mix it in?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it.
Well, I didn't mix in the spices. They're sitting on top.
Oh. The first couple sips.
It's going to be very cinnamon and nutmeg. Yes. I have a nutmeg addiction now.
Oh, that's John.
Thanks to John. No, it's thanks to John. He gave it to me. He spread his addiction.
During the podcast, it was funny because they were making drinks and I think you were like, well, what about the nutmeg? And John just pulls nutmeg out of his pocket. We're like, just pocket nutmeg.
Pocket nutmeg. Pocket nut.
Like your unicorn drink. I don't know if it's going to be like that, but it's going to be very cinnamon and nutmeg the first sip.
Yes, but it's good. I kind of like it when the nutmeg and cinnamon sit on top.
Okay, so she's looking for more cash monies, and she's like, yes.
It's good. The 15 is still down.
Yeah. I'm move that a little closer.
There's plenty of apple rum and cider up there still if you're interested for your next drink. It's really quite good. Nah,
I'm not feeling that kind of stuff today. I went out with my parents for lunch and had my dad gets a soda and then my mom's like, a beer. Like it's like one in the afternoon, like you. But it was she got a Miller Lite though. Yeah. So
you're gonna have a beer at 1 in the afternoon.
I had
some quality.
I had a Castle Danger cream ale, so they had some of that there.
That's good.
But as soon as it leaves a wonderful mustache treat, that's what he does. He just gets it on the mustache and then he just brushes it out.
Just brushes it out. Like, nutmeg.
You gotta be careful though, or it's gonna all of his investments are also in there.
Yes.
He's like, oh no, there's my money. Be like, just coins dropping out. So this morning.
Oh, that's pleasant. That's very apple. It's apple rum on top of apple cider. It's very apple.
I don't know if I want to have her do the
nod.
The nod.
I mean, the nod was kind of... I felt like the only reason the nod's there is because you can't do 15 AI right now.
Yeah, I kind of feel like when she's just like, for more cash money, and just have her be like...
very stiff.
Just... here, I think what I want to do is... Because she has a blink.
I like the idea that Trixie is so super low effort. She's even low effort in her day-to-day interactions. Very little movement. Bare minimum everything.
But I like the idea, though, that she just blinks. But not... Or maybe...
Just slight head movements, yes.
Probably not. It's just got to be a straight head like that.
He's innocent, horse. How could you be upset with horse so sweet?
I just love Trixie, but she's just blank staring.
My favorite comics is from days long past is Inconvenient Trixie, where she just had that blank face and she just looking like what? Like I don't know what their problem is.
I just want to double check. Yeah, processor's holding up. Sorry. I have half the amount of threads and it's still just like good.
Well, I mean, considering what you're running.
If I was actually encoding on the processor, it'd be different. Then multi-core is great, but otherwise, faster cores are better. So, it's nice. But that also means I gotta set up the core isolation right, but it means I can pull from the server now. Because before I had to use all the cores just to make it run, but that would meant that the server, if it was ever kicked in, would eat some of that processing power, and then it wouldn't be able to do it.
Does that mean you'll be able to recover those glasses? Or are those gone?
Glasses?
The glasses from what you've used in all your previous videos that got...
Oh, no, that's nothing. Oh, well... It couldn't have been... It wasn't about it getting deleted. It's corrupted.
But it's no longer on the server either.
Well, it's more of every file I went to open wouldn't open.
Yeah.
Which means it was corrupted.
Well, it's got to be those glasses, though.
I would have to know exactly where the file is, though. That's... Depends. We can do that. We'll see. Let's see. We're going to do a test.
It's been on my mind. Because it'd be sad for all those files to be...
We might be able to...
This is good, but there's so much wrong with it. I'm a little worried.
We're going to import... What video is it that had the glasses?
Derpo taxes, your Sci-Twi videos.
Derpo taxes is probably going to be the easiest one to find it. Where was Derpo taxes?
That I could not tell.
No, not Derpo. No, Derpo taxes had it too, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Sci-Twi had it as well.
It's not what I called it, though.
Derpo taxes? Splashy horse derp, not.
No, I don't think I called it that. Am I blind? It feels weird. Well, the other one is...
Sci-Twi. That one's much bigger.
Yeah, that'll work.
Any of the Sci-Twis will work. You don't even have to use the 6 one.
Okay, now we just go find it. That one. There we go. That's an interesting name.
Yeah.
That to me implies workshop. It might have been a workshop. No. Workshop models UGC 6301.
It's gone.
Okay. Where's this not on? Why am I on a pub? I'm not on a public network. Oh, I changed over to the server. It probably thinks I'm on a public network now. How do I change that again? I remember I did that at some point. Private. Okay, that's saying that settings, but how do I can't remember how I set this from private to or public to private. I just did it on a different computer.
You're welcome, Track. Inconvenient Trixie is great. Anybody who wasn't aware of Inconvenient Trixie, go read Inconvenient Trixie.
What is Inconvenient Trixie?
You know,
easy open folder, go to network. Well, you mean this, the one that popped up before?
Talking to me?
No.
I didn't think so.
Oh, there it is. Found it. Got it. All right, private. Now we're good. Okay. This just takes a sec, usually, for my computer to see all the stuff. I have some that I have direct connections to that work really right away, but others I don't. Come on.
Yay.
it'll get there. And network discovery takes forever. These ones, if I go here, it's immediate because it's a direct. There. Now I got it. Okay, back up. And let me see data. Oh, it's a Redward. Oh, DP Almighty. Oh, ready for another stream.
Ready for another stream.
Yes, thank you for
I said it for her. Thank you for the bits. Thank you very much. We're now seeing when we can recover a file. I don't know when the last time I did a backup was. I think it was recent.
You've had those glasses probably for freaking ever.
This folder shows it was updated this morning. So,
that's not good.
No, because I have it maintain multiple copies. Until it maintains a copy of everything, and if multiple copies exist, it will delete the oldest one after a certain period of time, but it should always maintain a copy of everything at least once.
Okay. And yeah, set up. That's a smart way to have it set up.
That's why I set it up that way. Doesn't mean that it's going to work, but we'll see. I'm not seeing it in here. It might have been from a while ago that it disappeared. Because since we moved, I had some stuff happen and I cleared out some of my backups and remade them. So it could have been from before then. And if that's the case, then yes, this model is non-recoverable, but I can see that it's pony_glasses. So I'm going to try something. If this was from the workshop, maybe they removed it and re-added it. You never know. So let's go and take a look.
I could never figure out how to get the workshop through Steam.
Nope. I just go to Steam and go there that way. Those are just regular glasses.
It's all glass pack.
Yeah, I think they got rid of them.
Bummer.
And the files can be kind of recovered. It's just annoying. The same way that I did this, you can load the file into here, then remove the offending model, and then move it, copy paste that into the active file. It works. It's just annoying. But at least we've confirmed that the model is not there. Mm-hmm. That also means I think Rocket's Y probably doesn't. Well, no.
No, yeah, she used those glasses.
No.
You got different glasses for her?
No, the version of the model. No, actually, maybe I wasn't using that version. One of them had the glasses built in.
You didn't use that one.
But I don't think so because I had no control over it. Love the derpy bit thing. She loves to bang on the keyboard.
She does. And that file's one of the ones that is broken because of the glasses.
I swear I opened it not long ago. That's what bugs me. Anyways, these work here.
Those ones are weird. They got the wibble wobbles.
She's like whack, whack.
Whooping herself. Self whoops. Food.
She's like.
No, Rainbow Dash.
They smell weird. What did Rainbow Dash do?
She probably did something.
She had to.
She made the clipboard weird. She's like, did you rub eggs on my clipboard again?
Alright, haven't you chicken sandwich on the computer? No, maybe. I did find them in the fans. I realized when I put the whole thing together, I had one of the fans messed up, so I fixed it, but I figured out that I did that one wrong too, which meant that all the fans were just pointing in.
That's not good.
Oh no, all the fans are pointing out.
That's better.
But it was, when you put the top on it, it's useless, because there's no other ventilation than those fan spots, so I had to tear apart part of it just to get to the fan so I could readjust it. Now it works.
Usually you just need one fan pointing air in and the rest will point out.
There's two 120s in and two 80s out. So it's a positive pressure. That keeps
dust out.
Dust out, yeah.
Yeah. No, I can see that.
Okay, so Trixie does the like kind of. All right, now what do I have like her say or do?
I thought you kind of had that figured out. Or you had the text in there.
Oh no, that was this one. Because she says, so it says you're looking for quote big cash monies. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna actually modify this. Also says
that you were late.
So I kind of like the idea of doing slight cutaways. It's like really cheap ones. So like she can list off something that Trixie did. But because I like, you could say she was drunk. Oh, new room.
I don't know that.
Trixie, kind of.
I don't know that Trixie would have any difference in personality if she was drunk. She seemed very.
Yeah. We have a new room, but we're still working on filling it. Just some of the stuff I needed to get didn't work out, and we need to wait. They gotta get that figured out first. Might be a couple weeks.
It's purple.
Yeah, so I just have a light at the wall for now.
I mean, it looks more blue from here, but in the camera it looks purple.
Kind of. That's just blue.
Like, that's blue, but in the camera it's purple.
Kind of. A little purple. And like you were the border between like where it's like it goes like white this way and purple that way. You were the border.
I am eclipsed the sun.
You've eclipsed
the purple sun.
So
Its name, Prince. I've lived in Minnesota too long.
So how was she? Was she abusive?
Just imagining she just like lied on the floor. Like, just was obstructive.
Because I like the start of this morning and going back to her, but I don't want to have to always have her saying it says here.
Is this the restaurant?
It can be whatever. I can do whatever.
I like the idea that she immediately locked the door. She went in to start the day and immediately locked the door. Or something. So customers couldn't get in. Yes. Something like that. Something where she basically just didn't want to do the job.
But I want to know how to transition from that, because I think it would already be weird that she was asking for a raise the day that she started.
Yes.
So how would she follow up that conversation here? Like, Did you say, like, let's review, or...
I wanted something else Trixie did.
What?
I kind of wanted to be about something Trixie did that got her this review.
Well, it could say that her
What was the butter thing? I would say still.
Well, it could be that she had her manager had recommended her for promotion.
Isn't Spitfire her manager?
Well, no, like, or shift leader, or
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
It's
usually a big office for a Wendy's, but
taco bucket. It's a taco bucket.
Sir, this is a taco bucket.
Yeah. I was trying to find a good way to transition that feels natural, and that doesn't feel like you're just jumping. Well, and if she was a manager, the idea, I think, is that if she doesn't know when they started, it means that she's probably the level above that. Like somebody below hired them on that reports to her.
So she's the district manager.
Yeah, I guess.
As opposed to the store manager.
I guess. Well, the store manager, there might be another manager underneath that does some of the hiring. Well, I guess maybe.
It would be district manager, managers, and then crew. That's really the only hierarchy in restaurants. And then the owner, but you'll never see that guy. District manager is the one who handles hiring.
Yeah, maybe.
And yeah, I don't know. Worked at a restaurant once, a couple times, 3 times.
I could have her say, like, what makes you think you deserve a raise, and then have Trixie do something.
And since you started, all you've done is complain about, or something, I don't know.
Hello, Alec.
You guys can give us ideas.
Originally brought her in, let Trixie and let her know she's being fired, but Trixie magically turned into keeping her job and asking for a raise. Well, because we're starting this out where Trixie is looking to get a raise, not fired. Like she's trying to get a raise and she's not even really done anything.
Yes. It also says here you've eaten 15 pounds of tacos.
I don't keep saying it also says, it also says, it also says, it also says. That's I'm trying to figure out something that doesn't start with that.
Okay.
Wait, is this before or after the Taco Bell? Could it be... Did it burn down?
No. Oh, no, it didn't burn down.
It didn't burn down.
No, she asked for a raise, and this takes place immediately after
the kitchen was on fire.
Yes.
I guess we could make reference to that.
Yeah. And in that time, you've caused thousands of dollars in property damage. I feel like after the property damage, then you follow it up with the, so why should we give you a raise? No, I still like the idea of her eating all the butter. I wish I could squeeze that in there somewhere.
I kind of like, instead of saying this morning, saying, so you've been with the company 12 minutes.
She went in the back, set the kitchen on fire, and then immediately asked for a raise. That was her entire day.
Yeah, that's because I think that if we can do that, then I can have her go into a rant of a listing of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's where I think some of it would be funny.
All the things she's done in the last 12 minutes.
Yeah, I want it to be way more than it's possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what do I have her say to get to that point?
It's dangerous to
you
go
want to
around.
change? Thank you for the more derpies. Thank you for derpies.
Thank you very much for the derpies.
Derpies are important. Well, I mean, you kind of already said everything that you need to see. You started 12 minutes ago, and in that time, you've set the kitchen on fire.
No, I haven't done that. I haven't done the 12 minutes yet. How do I say that though? So you're looking for a raise, and Trixie's just sitting there.
And it says you started with us 12 minutes ago. It'd just be changed this morning to 12 minutes ago.
Yeah, I guess that works.
Yeah, come up with something better. We'll change it. Like that. Set the kitchen on fire.
No, I want to keep. You don't want to escalate it to that right away.
No, I want to end it with the butter, because the butter's the funniest thing. Because I want you to pan back to her and her to be actively like eating butter.
But I like starting with like.
Set the grill on fire. Made half the staff cry.
If we say first shift started 12 minutes ago, then we can't have her be late. So I like the idea of that she was like 3 hours late. Like, well, hell, if you were working at McDonald's and you were 3 hours late on your first day,
they wouldn't fire you. They need people.
I don't know. They would assume you're not coming.
Probably. And they would probably be like, don't do that in the future. And then they would be like, nah, you wouldn't get on people's nerves if you made, like, you'd have to do it for, I think McDonald's does have a probationary period where you're pretty much safe from everything for the first month.
I was at McDonald's like a couple weeks ago, and the amount of not give a shit that the person at the register had was amazing. Yeah. Like, they just were gone. Like, everything, they had to call somebody over to do it, and then they're just like, like, it was,
how old were they?
They had to be teens.
Yeah, it's probably just kids.
Yeah.
Well, the whole skit where it's like, do you want fries with that? You do want fries with that? Do you want fries with that? And then he gets the window. Do you want flies with that? I messed it up.
So how do I make there say this? So like, I
think you should start with the fire and escalate it from there.
So what have you done in 12 minutes?
No, she knows what she's done because it's been awful. She's caused chaos.
I kind of like then the idea of having the clock be like at 12 minutes after. Like, that is actually showing she started 12 minutes ago.
We can always fix that.
Yeah, we can always do that later. But if I just saying in that 12 minutes it's a really quick escalation.
Yeah.
It's way too quick. I feel like that needs a little bit more.
Well, the escalation from saying what has happened will transition into what is happening now.
I know, but we're jumping from just having normal conversation to like her saying boom, 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 boom. That seems really quick. Well,
how long do you want this video to be?
Well, it just doesn't seem like natural how that would go.
Do you want them to have a chat about like current political events going on in Horse World first?
It's okay, because I'll just have Spitfire saying it all, and Trixie's just gonna do this.
Yes.
And you'd watch it.
Yeah, I would, because that face is adorable. Look at it.
And then they mentioned assassination, and she's like,
Yes. You bit one of the in that 12 minutes, you bit one of the customers, set the grill on fire, caused half of our staff to cry.
I can't. Biting implies her doing an action. Every action, I want her to have that face, and she's just there. Like, everybody's running and screaming of fire, and she's just standing there like that. I do not want to have her being an active part of it.
Well, she could have that face with like a piece of like clothing hanging from her mouth or something.
I could have it where all the shots are her in this exact position. Her head is exactly there, but every other scene is changing around her.
Just the background. Yeah. It's just chaos. No, that would be cute. That'd be a lot of extra work, but that'd be cute.
Not really. Because I lock her head to the camera and then her butt to her head, and I have to do that, but it just so that it follows with. But then I could do anything. As long as the head stays exactly the same, it would work. I don't even have her glasses on. I need her get her glasses.
I don't know that restaurants are going to need that many people for much longer. A lot of locations already got like robotic fry cooks and stuff. McDonald's is going to be vending machines 20 years from now. With like hot made burgers inside the machine. It's going to be like Bread Box, but for burgers.
Somebody had thought that when the microwave was invented. They thought, hey, these microwaves are going to revolutionize how we do food. All restaurants are going to be replaced by just microwaves that people can go and they'll buy some food, throw it in a microwave, and
I don't think like kiosks will replace all restaurants, but fast food.
But that
if the quality of the product's just as good.
But that was the original concept of that, and it never worked out because some people just want to be served. They want to feel important or something.
I guess. I just want a McChicken.
I like the kiosks. I actually don't. So I was, like I said, I was at a McDonald's not long ago, and I would prefer going to a person on stuff. It just feels weird to just go to a computer on. I don't know.
Do you not use the self-checkout at like the grocery store?
I use the self-checkouts, but that's more because I don't want to wait in line.
Yeah.
Every time I've been to a McDonald's, it's less of a line for the register. But they only have one register now.
I always use the kiosk because it's so much easier. It's so much simpler, and I don't have to talk to people. It's fantastic.
I don't why it matters.
Because I don't have to talk to people. That's a bonus in itself. And then you don't have to worry about them messing up the person at the register messing up your order, because you're the one typing in. So if it gets messed up, it's on you.
I think I messed this up. We're gonna copy.
Like, in the idea of just going to a machine that's just gonna cook my burger patty, like, in a couple minutes fresh, and then just spit it out of me, and, like, all perfectly wrapped by a machine. I think that's way better. Like, because a lot of times they have to have, like, the food pre-made and then, like, underneath the heat lamp. But if a machine was doing everything efficiently, it'd probably just be a better product.
There's something strangely personal about walking into a fast food restaurant, being the only person there with the cashier. Yeah, a lot of it. That, like, anytime we go to Culver's, like, there will be a couple people inside and the drive-thru will be packed. I don't get it. I'll always go inside. I worked in drive-thru for like 2 years. I hate drive-thrus.
Well, I'd go through the front just because everybody's in the drive-thru, and if everybody's in the drive-thru, then going inside is just going to be faster. But I'm still going to use the kiosk if it's there.
Well, that, and you can double check if it's wrong right there, and you can do all that.
Yeah. For McDonald's are going to be the size of those, like, little coffee stands you sometimes see. It's going to be like a food truck. Maybe even smaller. Just big enough to hold enough product for the day.
Slipfire.
I mean, all those patties are already so uniformed. You could just put them into, like, a burger slot device.
Soon enough, it's just going to be, you put your order in at the McDonald's, and then they give you all the pieces, and you go into the back.
They just have you make your own burger.
Yeah.
I think there are places like that.
You just go in the back, and they're like, I would like a hamburger. And you go into a room, it's just a cow, and you're like, what? And they hand you a knife.
My favorite places, I feel like it's like a jip. I can't remember what they're called, but they're those places you go, and they have the little grill right in front of you, and everybody cooks their own food. And it's fun, right? But talk about not having to do anything.
It's what is that? The Ichiban or whatnot. Start with an H or something.
It's like the Korean barbecue places. I think it's where it's common.
No, it's the one where they put on a show.
No, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about whether you actually have your own grill in front of you and you cook your own food.
Maybe it might be Korean. No, it's something I think. Hibachi.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
That's what you're thinking.
That's when there's like 7 course. In the future, the cow will take your order and cook themselves right in front of you. Yeah, it's the restaurant at the edge of the universe. The Hitchhiker's Guidebook. I want one of those. I want the cow that comes up to me and says, "Please point to what part of me you want."
I think Korean barbecue is an excellent idea, as long as you're not paying much more for the food than you would at your own home. Because, like, yeah, they're providing some space to eat and the grill to cook it, but at a certain point, if you're cooking your own food, you could do that at home. It's nice to have the space, and they'll bring you beer and stuff, so you pay a little extra, sure. But if you're paying there what you would pay at a restaurant that's cooking your food for you, I feel like something is lost. Maybe people are paying for the experience. I don't know. But if you don't have to hire a cook, you should be able to save money.
Okay, now she's getting serious. She gets super serious. Well, hello, Jules. I am reading. You are alive!
I only went to a Korean barbecue for the first time recently. With my boss, actually.
Serious.
Because he likes those places. I'm actually sleepy. He's falling asleep. Been a long day for Spitfire. She's like, she leads the Wonder Bolts during the day, and during the evening she manages the taco bucket.
And then the Trixie's like, you hot.
So, she's also a butt. Starlight found this out, and it's been complicated ever since.
She's like, no, look away. I can't look away. I can't.
It's too adorable. No. Oh, that's cute.
I'm just gonna hide. I want to go for it.
Ooh, chill. Oh, that's adorable. He's like, no. These horses are stupid cute. Drives me insane.
You need to leave.
And take your hotness with you.
We've already alone time.
No.
She's gonna draw pretty pictures of you wearing clothes.
Oh no. It's lewd.
It is.
It's my favorite thing from the one manga comic that came out. I was like, imagine everybody wearing hats. Okay. Now imagine them without hats. Gasp.
It's kind of what ponies are.
It does.
Okay.
I still need to read that comic. I've never read it.
So I think I'm going to have her put the clipboard... Do I want to have her pre-put the clipboard down?
Well, I mean, if she's only going to glance at the clipboard, and then she's going to start talking to Trixie. So you should have her put it down after she reads off all the horrible things Trixie's done. Because I like the idea that she's reading them off the clipboard.
Well, I like the fact that in 12 minutes they put together the list.
Well, she wrote them all down so she wouldn't forget.
I hope you're doing well. I am.
I'm doing very well because I put way too much rum in this. It's very delicious.
There's still just a whole rim of nutmeg and cinnamon. Yeah, don't waste it.
It's very good. I might get more. Using up that cider is... It might be good to have cider more. I don't know what you want to do for drinks.
Well, there's going to be some kids and stuff there, so it kind of just depends.
You could have the cider and then have rum set aside for adults.
I don't know if they would drink cider. I'm not sure.
Sugary sweet.
Yeah, they don't like sugary sweet. They're not normal kids in terms of that stuff. They tend to eat more veggies and fruits.
Juice a tomato. Sad. Yes, Nolan. Imagining like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory right now, and all the kids are just like looking at all the candy, and they don't. It's like, go eat the candy, children. It's free. Have as much as you like. Do you have any like plain granola? Like what? Yeah, this stuff will rot your teeth. And they'll start giving statistics to Willy Wonka. He'll be very like confused, a little upset. Funny. Do you paradise? Simply look around and you will.
Okay, so when she says 12, I want to have her.
Oh, you got.
I can do that. I got a little bit of that. So, cheers, Noah. A little more. There we go. Very tart. Hoof is very broken.
So you can only see it from the other side, so it's okay.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. Okay, we're gonna lean her a bit more forward.
Valley Ranchers versus Starburst. Starbird's all day. Valley Ranchers take too long. And if you bite down on them, they hurt your teeth. Starburst all the way. Chewy candies are much better than hard candies.
Yeah, because you're getting old. You don't want to chip a tooth or swallow your dentures. They like what?
Hard candies. That's why they always have, like, those originals.
I remember, like, a lot of those because their teeth and whatever, usually, like, anything sticky is not going to do well. Plus, like...
If they're wearing dentures, you can't really bite down on candy.
But there was something about, like, the way that they interpret different flavors. It's you have weakening senses, so they usually have something that to suck on over time helps. And
Starburst or fruit-flavored Tootsie Rolls. See, that's a harder one. I would have to say Starburst still. Like, fruit-flavored Tootsie Rolls are pretty good, but I think Starburst wins out. What do you think?
The what?
Between Starburst and fruit-flavored Tootsie Rolls. I think that one's a little harder.
I would say fruit-flavored Tootsie Rolls.
That's fair.
I would go the fruit-flavored ones because I feel that they are... Starbursts are an immense slap in the face of like the flavor of something, and then it kind of just makes me kind of like blah, where the Tootsie Roll ones tend to be more middle ground and tend to be more about just having a nice, subtle, enjoyable flavor. Cheers, Bear.
Water. No, I mean, you give me either one of those, I'm going to be happy.
You gotta?
I think I could probably eat more of the fruit-flavored Tootsie Rolls before I got tired of them, because the Starbursts are so sweet, but if I'm only having one...
I don't know if I'd call Starburst sweet. It's intense.
Yeah.
Each one of them just feels like even thinking about it, like my mouth is watering. It just doesn't... I don't know. I don't like them as much, but I used to not really eat much of them anyway.
I'll tell you what beats them both is those peach rings.
Those ones are
peach and apple rings. Those are good.
I love. I'm not a fan of peach that much. I mean, I'm okay with them, but
you like the apple ones, or is it they got the peach and the apple, the sour apple, and they're like super cheap candy. Like I used to go to the gas station all the time and pick up like a pack of those. I don't eat candy as much as I used to because candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker.
Did you just learn that?
No, I love Willy Wonka. We've established this.
Wait, why was liquors quicker on Willy Wonka?
Have you never seen Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah, but I don't remember them bringing up liquor.
Willy Wonka does.
He does?
Yeah, he's making butterscotch, and he adds scotch to the butterscotch. And he's just like, candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker.
Okay. I thought that was a kid's movie.
No. They torture children in that. It's borderline horror.
But that's fun for the kids and it's enjoyable for adults. Can be like, that's a little asshole gets.
Like if you read the book, the actual Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory book, like those kids do not leave that factory normal. Like I think the kid who got shrunk down gets pulled as thin as taffy, and the kid who got sucked up the chocolate pipe nearly gets like cooked to death. And
Corridor Digital did an edit of the movies for a trailer where it was like where they made it look like a horror movie. Mm-hmm. And like when the kid's getting sucked up, like it was after all of his like skin had been melted off, and so it was just like a corpse going up, and he's just like ha 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 ha, and it was like they showed the Oompa Loompas with like body bags. It looked more like Squid Games than it did Willy Wonka. It was fun.
No, like Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory is a horrifying film, which is why when they did the remake, they just gave it to Tim Burton.
Okay, so
Which I enjoyed. I did enjoy that version. The original version is still better.
what is the first thing Trixie's going to be doing that gets her in trouble?
Either setting the grill on fire or you don't want her biting somebody. So I like the idea of her biting somebody.
No, but if she bit somebody, the only way I would do that is if it basically was like this exact pose with just the arm there and unmoving and it like just flailing.
That would be kind of cool.
I like the idea of having her just stationary in the chair there the whole time, but I think that'd also be really hard to work with. It might be kind of confusing at the beginning of it.
I like the idea of her making a child cry and she's just holding a lollipop.
I like Edward say broke a window. I like the idea of breaking a window by her just jumping through it and landing on her side, but still just like...
I mean, you could go with a lot of different stuff. I think you can go wrong. I just wanted to end with ate an entire fridge of butter, or a specific amount of pounds of butter, so that when you pan back to her at the desk, she still just has butter. That's all I want.
Let me see if we have butter.
You have like a stick of butter.
Well, the nice thing is you can not too difficult to make one. Thank you. It's butterscotch.
Yes, I know.
It was for adding all the different bones to the files. There's no butter. You can make butter. And not melty. Actually, let me just check. I think it's still... Yeah, I can. Well, it's a rectangle. I could get a shipping crate and recolor it.
You could.
Or... butter.
Oh, stick of butter. There you go.
Exotic butter.
It's nice. You just need that stick of butter for the last part.
What is exotic butters? Ooh.
Butter blob. I just love that somebody like modeled stick of butter.
Okay, it's they rounded the corners. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
Nothing better than butter.
Heck yeah.
Props butter. Butter dog, a dog with the butter. Big boy cheesesteak.
it's definitely
Get me some butter.
multiple uses.
Yeah. About that butter. Yeah, that's good butter. It's pretty good butter. It's got a good golden color.
It's cheese.
Sorry, it's the big boy butter. Or big boy cheese. Michael, eat the mic a bit more.
Yum, yum, yum,
This is a dynamic. You gotta get closer.
I'm good. I get it.
You can move closer.
No, I moved the mic closer.
Okay.
I can't move closer.
I was asking you to move the mic closer, but instead you moved the mic closer.
If I move the mic closer, I would go off screen because I'm like right at the edge as it is now.
No, you're fine.
Oh, as long as I stay here.
I can adjust things. We're a little...
I can't. I'm already kind of tipsy.
Okay, so if we do the break the window first, like she was entering the building that
How
way.
she came into work, yes.
Yeah, but that means that we need to...
I don't like starting with her on her side, though. I kind of want the first one to be...
Oh, no, it's going to be cuts.
Yeah. You just need to reload the taco bucket restaurant. Oh, yep, there it is. Wait, isn't the Two Elds Diner from Life is Strange?
Maybe.
I think that's the diner from Life is Strange. They just gutted it.
feel like there's some model missing from this.
I never did play the sequel to that. I played the first one and loved it.
Yes, Life is Strange.
Yeah. Played the first one and it was absolutely delightful. But then they did a sequel and I just didn't play it. I didn't hear as much about it, so maybe it wasn't as good, but...
Colors or something. I got the first game, and I thought I had it on my list. No, I think I might have moved it.
Just someday?
Yeah. Someday is not near future. These are the ones that I'm I am either actively playing or am wanting to play in the nearest term, and then I have my mainstays, which are my ones that we almost always are playing in some way.
Problem with Life is Strange is it's definitely one of those games you can only play if you have a fair amount of free time and nobody to really hang out with.
That's why I haven't started it and wasn't planning to for a near term. Is the kitchen elf? Okay, it already has the models. So, okay, we're good. We have basically everything here. Problem is breaking through a window, there's really no glass, and there's no way to show...
Didn't you have a horse break through the window in the Taco Bucket episode?
Episode?
The episode, yes. The Taco Bucket episode.
What's that called?
Taco Bucket.
Tacos on the Moon, I think.
Yeah. The tacos on the moon, swinging their harpoons. Oh, right there he is. She flooped in. There's Derby. Yay, Derby.
Comments taco making immediately.
Yeah, Rarity works there. Long-haired Rarity.
Thank you.
Trixie wants a raise.
And then it begins.
So there is glass. I can... No, it's not this model. We can check to see what's available.
You know, Wills, we tell tall tales and sing our wailing tune. I'm actually curious when the new Futurama was supposed to come out.
Well, there's...
Pre-animated glass. That'll work. Seems to already fall in very specific locations.
Yeah, because it's meant to have multiple stages of stuff.
Oh, I know,
which is adjustable.
That's episode 2.
It's the hanger from episode 2, yeah.
Yeah. I know exactly where that glass is from. I'm a Half-Life nerd.
Okay, that one's got a lot of glass, but I only need like one to break. But a lot of these are multiple. I think the best is number 3. It's number 4. Yeah, I think maybe this one. But I have to be careful on how I do some of these because if... Let's see.
Yeah, cyberpunk anime is amazing. Definitely an homage to Cowboy Bebop and Ghost in the Shell. I will believe that if it's the same person doing the music. Because it was, the Seatbelts did all the music for Cowboy Bebop and a lot of it for Ghost in the Shell. If they were doing it for Cyberpunk as well, that would be pretty cool. Because I know they came back and did stuff for the live action series. The seatbelts are amazing.
They all kind of rotate at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that means if that's the window that breaks, it's multiple panes, which is a little weird. Well...
I mean, they made it for a very specific scene.
No, I can make this work. So we're going to grab first all of these ones. we're going to in and 0. And then we're just going to shove them way over there.
But you being creative.
Now, same thing with these two. In. Get the hell out of here. Okay. Oh, I keep hitting Alt on that, and if you do, I'll just get rotated to nothingness. Where'd you go?
Oh, and I think there's actually a meme in regards to that. It's like, I thought I liked jazz. Turned out I just like Cowboy Bebop. I think I've seen that somewhere.
What I can do instead, too, is I can take these in over there and then just use this. It's kind of lacking, though.
Yeah, it's safety glass, and she still managed to break it, that's all.
It just doesn't... I might keep looking. It's the issues with the physics of that I can see being...
Well, it falls on 2 different levels.
That I can fix. What the hell is this?
Particles.
So that's explode glass. But it's not too hard to find something. I search glass and then I go looking through any that have sequences that are animated, and I just look for any of this to have the word explode or break, which is like this. Come on. Oh, it's down there.
Breaks up. Okay. Oh, what's that for?
Portal 2. It kind of works, but the movement thing kind of makes it weird. Collapse?
Oh, that works.
No, that's not going outwards. It's just falling. It does look really good.
Oh, that's...
No, there's a wall there. Oh, thank you for the gift sub to Kite. But thank you very much, Nolan.
Yes. Nolan, you've been very chatty. How have you been? Also you, Sir Edward. How have you been? How has everybody been? Asking. I don't like school.
No, just the ones I brought up. Ignore everybody else.
Talking. Kite said something earlier. How is everyone, including Kite?
How are all my friends in Kite doing?
No, that's not what I said. Everyone is my friend. Unless you're a horse. If you're a horse, you're my hostage.
I might need to go with this. I'm not seeing any others that really interest me. Let's take a look at how it looks in the... Let's first grab all these. What is this? Oh, that's where that is. Okay. Oh, that's perfect, actually. So we're going to...
Stats test today. Well, congratulations if you did well. I don't know what the stats test is. Do you know what it is? Hello, Blur. I mean, you were already here, but hello.
This window might kind of fit. It's going to already be, like...
dirty.
Pre-cracked. But what you can do is not even have the glass be there until it breaks.
I'm surprised you're even showing the glass breaking, because I would figure you'd have the picture of her after the glass is broken.
No, I wanted to have her just jump in through the window and then just, like,
just have
hit the ground. It's kind of a small window to fit her through.
She can do it. She's a little horse. Hello, Matt. How are you? He's blessing you, by the way.
Oh, that's so nice.
You're blessed.
I am. Thank you very much. I sneeze.
You sneeze?
Okay, so first what I need to do, and this can be actually kind of the annoying part of this whole part, is I need to find each piece of glass, where he ends up, and when they reach there, have it transition the speed.
This is the one that falls to 2 different levels, right? Can you get it to fall on the table at all, or?
That's what I'm working on. I kind of can. So I can have it fall... like here. It's gonna go a little slow. What's that? But I can speed it up in the future. The thing I need to do right now is I need to go through each bone, figure out each individual one, when they land, which I think is mostly this. Oh, thank you very much, Nolan, for the gift subs there.
Nolan is in a very good mood.
Yeah, congrats to Maestro Silver Wishes ZX Tablet Genius, Sunset Serenade Last Lullaby, and Misty Pine 01. Well, thank you very much, Nolan. Yay, Nolan.
Hey, Nolan. Nolan, I am also in a good mood, but that's only because of rum. So, it's manufactured, but it's...
Isn't that everybody's good mood?
Oh, that's been... Yes. Let's go with that. Nobody's actually happy. It's all just alcohol.
I hope you're doing well today, Nolan. I had a very busy day, but a productive day. We got the housewarming party tomorrow. Actually, I forgot I was going to put podcasts out today, and I still haven't done that.
Did you already finish editing it?
Oh, it's been done. The video part's been done for a while. It's for the one that was supposed to be out last week. I'm just behind.
He's behind.
Where the hell is that going?
Flying away.
Oh, I got the wrong one. Okay.
Thank you, Sir Edward. Accurate. What?
I don't care about it hitting the floor, but I do care about it just coming through. So here's another piece. This one looks like it lands right about there. This one really gets going there. No. Oh, it's got that weird glitch. Hoping it works.
I think it should be okay. I don't think you're going to be that close.
The rest of it,
I mean, it's whatever.
I think will work. But any that are staying up here, which would be these 3 at least, we're going to speed those up. And this one also. Speed up. A little too fast.
Did you release the Bing Bang Boom Baby Time yet?
I still have to go and finish editing it. I can't remember what I have to do on it. I've just been too busy with... I need to get all the stuff moved over. I just got too much other little things I need to get done that are on... trying to get it done for tomorrow.
No stress. I will get anything you need. Just ask.
All day today was just doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Hot Rod.
Hello, Chargin. How have you been? How is things? That horse is very big. I feel like she's too big.
To go through the window?
I don't know. It's just that diner was made for people, and she's like a big horse. But I guess she's she's not much taller than the stalls. Oh, maybe she's the right size. Ooh, Trixies. It's too many Trixies. How have we been? It is Friday.
It is Friday.
It is Friday. Did you have the day off? You had the day off, didn't you?
Yeah, my parents were here. They helped with some cleaning and some picture hanging and some other just general prep for tomorrow.
Tomorrow's going to be fun. I mean, it's going to be at work, but it's going to be fun. Is there anybody coming you haven't seen in a while?
Some of my old coworkers from an old job.
Nice.
If they show up, and I don't know when they are.
No dress that he'd show up.
So, Trixie's...
She's kind of in the ceiling right now, but that's part of the course.
I decided if I want to do like this, or kind of do like a low shot, and then have her.
I thought that was a pretty decent angle, yeah. Snoot. Cute Snoot. She's like,
Hello?
what is it there?
It's open. Open. Knock knock.
She wants tacos.
Oh no.
Oh no, she broke it.
Oh no. I broke the glass.
Run away. Go away, the cops are coming. It's like, but I haven't gotten taco yet.
They never. She's just.
Sleep.
Okay.
Fatal Frame. Is that a new video game coming out?
Fatal Frame's an old video game.
Is it? I've never heard of it before.
It was Genesis, maybe?
That's probably why. I was a Super Nintendo kid.
I don't know. I didn't play it myself.
I do own a Genesis, though. But I did not have one when I was small. I had a friend who had one, and I used to think he was the cool kid because he had a Sega, because cool kids had Segas. Everyone else had Super Nintendos.
Huh. Well, my nephew and my brother's family's not coming because my nephew got COVID.
Oof. Well, that's unfortunate.
They had a game or something they were supposed to go to.
Oh, guess all their plans are kind of
a little bit. Okay, so Trixie's gonna go like this. She's like, whoop.
I just want her like Superman diving through the window, and then she's gonna plop on the ground still, and that's Superman. She needs to be all kind of sprawled out on the floor. That's all that matters. Super Trixie. I'm gonna go. Yes. She immediately just. He looks too coordinated if she puts her legs back. So is Fatal Frame an RPG game?
It was a game about, like, taking out monsters and stuff, but I think it was through photos.
Yeah, that sounds very familiar. Was it like a horror game?
Kind of.
I think I might have seen a Let's Play on that once. But what I remember seeing was in 3D, so probably not Sega. Maybe the Sega CD, but I couldn't see it running on the Genesis or anything like that.
I can't remember. It might have been PlayStation. Mask of the Lunar Eclipse that originally never came out. Oh, so it is the older version too.
Yeah, the game I remember seeing could have been on the PlayStation. Because it was like 3D, but it was relatively low poly. Kind of reminded me of Silent Hill. Was Silent Hill on the PS1? The original Silent Hill?
I never played the original Silent Hills.
Or am I thinking Silent Hill 2? No, you played 2, didn't you?
Silent Hill?
Yeah.
No. Never was into horror games.
I thought you were really big on Silent Hill 2. I can't remember why.
Nope.
I couldn't really play a lot of horror games either. I got too spooked. I remember the first time I played Amnesia, I couldn't even get to where you saw the monster for the first time because I was so like nerve-wracked.
Well, Amnesia is definitely one of those really rough horror types.
That just basically keeps you on edge the whole time and never lets up. Could not do it. And still don't want to do it.
Look, she's... Well,
Shouldn't she go plop?
yeah, that's what I'm going to work on.
Okay. It was on Xbox and PS2. Okay. I don't know why it was my mentality when I was a kid, but any console I didn't have when I was a kid was the better console. Like, if I had a PS2 and my friend had the Xbox 360, the Xbox 360 was the good one. I don't know why I had that mindset. Like, as an adult, I realized Super Nintendo was way better than Sega Genesis. I said it. And then PlayStation was better than Xbox. I said it again.
I enjoyed my Xbox stuff,
Yeah.
but PlayStation had the better games. Yeah, but I didn't. PlayStation was the first console PS2 was the first. No, was it PlayStation 1?
Did you like play? You played Armored Core and Final Fantasy and stuff.
No, I didn't own a PlayStation 1. I owned a PlayStation 2, I think, because I couldn't afford it until I actually got a job that I could buy it myself because my family couldn't afford it. So we had a Nintendo, and then we didn't have any other consoles until I bought a PlayStation 2. We couldn't afford any others, so.
My parents did manage to always get like the one console for all. It was like to get one gift for all the kids, so we had to share it. And it was the only thing we got for Christmas, but we were all pretty happy. I just remember when the first game I had for it was probably Final Fantasy VIII, which was pretty stellar. That and Crash Bandicoot.
My first was or I used to play Final Fantasy VII with my neighbor.
I hear that one's pretty good. I honestly think it'd be a crime to play the remake without having played the original, given that the remake is just a fraction of what the original is. So far. Maybe in 20 years they'll have the whole thing done.
Okay, so the glass breaks right here. Trixie is coming in right here. I think I need to break it. Oh, her head's kind of come in. Oh, I moved her a little bit more there. There we go. All around me are familiar faces. I really wish I could do more of an angle over here, but this pole's in the... Well, yeah, and I can't get rid of it.
Yeah, not without getting rid of the other seats.
Well, yeah, and I have to use this window because this is the only one that doesn't have a blind on it.
Right.
Yeah, all others have blinds.
Mm-hmm. I think Life is Strange is supposed to take place in the 90s, if I remember correctly. So this is a very 90s diner. It's a 90s diner. Well, no, it's an 80s diner that hasn't been renovated since in the 90s. That's what it is. It's gonna hurt if I live to be old enough to, like, have the 90s be our 50s. Like, anytime they want to do a movie that takes place in the past, it's gonna be like, the year is 1993. The long distant past. I imagine that's how people in the 80s felt when, like, Back to the Future came out. Like, the distant past of 1955, and there's just people in their 40s like, wasn't that long ago.
Okay, so she broke a window.
Mm-hmm. Then you can just reuse the scene with the kitchen on fire. You don't even have to have it in this video. You could just, like,
Oh, I guess we
use
this.
I like the idea of a child crying. She stole their candy, or something.
Candy.
Candy.
Twix. Twixie want a Twix. Twixie.
What if she stole a box of Trix from a kid?
No, Twix.
Twix.
Twixie grabs a Twix.
But I like the idea of Trix are for kids, but Trixie stole them. Tricks are for Trixie.
Aw. I wanted a Twix for Trixie. Okay, so, what can we do for a stupid face?
Oh, you have a stupid face, I see. Part of me wants to get another drink. Part of me realizes the drink I just had hit hard.
Well, that's not my fault. That's your fault.
That's not your fault. Was the rum?
Yeah.
Snuck up on you. No warning.
Well, you're gonna have to go get me one anyway.
Yeah, so I guess I gotta go get more. I don't have a choice.
It's okay. I'm not gonna do anything that you'll care about.
Aw. You never used the old Derby model, I remember. Not that I mind. It's fine.
Because we've got Derpy, and you know what this Derpy does?
Kids poops.
No, this Derpy has oop.
It's a wolf. It's Cluffies. G5 needs Derpy. I will not be happy with G5 until Derpy appears at least once. And has a speaking line. And is the star of the episode. And for all the rest of the episodes after she wolfed Derpy. She go grr.
Yes, and she's
She craves meat. She needs protein. Oh, Trixie, run away. Very cute. She's so fierce. Derby gets the bobs, not the boobs. She doesn't need the bobs, she needs the boobs. So what's new with us? No, we're having a party tomorrow, but that's nothing new. We have one like every weekend. It's exhausting. He got a new table. It's very nice. He put a hole in the wall. I think he was angry.
Purposefully.
Yeah.
So I can move my computer so I get... There's a little bit of computer noise in there right now, and I'm going to be moving stuff, or there should be 0 soon.
Your computer is noisy, but you do have 2 of them over there, so... I've had a substantial amount of rum. Did Argo go to Kyle mode and punch a hole in the wall? That is how he did it, yes. He just went, brah, I hate the color blue. And then he punched a hole right in the wall. I don't know why he hates blue so much. But let her be. She's so cute.
Look, Michael. He's like, meow. Meow.
Oh, please. Please add cat noise.
Meow.
I want cat noise.
Meow.
I can't even hear it, but there needs to be a cat noise. This is so cute. I am like overwhelmed with cuteness.
Meow. Meow.
Please, I just want all the things. That's all you need for this stupid face. You just need that. And like her being cute. Give her a fish. Like someone toss her a fish. You fishing. Like no, what's she doing? She gets it. She gets the tricks. Got cute overload. Yes, I agree, Nolan. She's very cute. Derpy is the cutest of horses.
That is.
No, Derpy. Wait, why is he angry? Derpy don't get angry. She's a good horse.
This one doesn't have some... Oh, there it goes.
She's bitey. She's very bitey right now.
They'll be very hungry.
There is some free Trixie. And Trixie's just like, oh no. She's like, maybe this is like Jurassic Park. If I'm very still. No,
I feel like if I change what's there so you don't have meow.
Yeah, this is meow. That's all you need.
Meow.
How could anybody be upset with this? Like, this is the perfect stupid face. You just need her calling meow. And then maybe someone give her fish. Like Derby would need a fish. Just, I don't know. I guess she doesn't eat fish, but he's very cute. Why are you making her shorter? This is your love of Pip. You just like tiny horses, even tinier horses.
Meow.
Oh no, the good little bumps. See, vote on your phones now, everyone.
What's this, America's Got Talent?
Oh, shouldn't all the stupid faces be this adorable? Like, just adorables.
See, I was like, meow.
Oh. I forgot to share the clip. Oh well. What kind of rum? It's just some I think it's just some, what is it? It's a spiced rum. Apple.
Captain Morgan, isn't it?
It might be Captain Morgan. But I mixed it with apple cider, so it's apple rum and apple cider. Non-alcoholic apple cider, which I turned alcoholic, which is some nutmeg and cinnamon on top. It's actually quite good, and it's all gone now. Very much a fall type drink, which we are in now, but it doesn't feel like it yet.
Well, yeah, in Minnesota, we're in fall.
I mean, everybody's in fall.
No, not yet. Not September 20-something, 21st. So it doesn't start for a couple days. Minnesota just starts a little earlier.
I thought we were like meteorological fall already. Anyways, I got started early, if that's the case. It was still delicious either way. Personally, I think one of my favorite drinks is just hot apple cider. Like, not the, like, apple cider we would get, like, at sociables, but just the non-alcoholic with rum. Stick a cinnamon stick in there, some cloves. Some nutmeg. It's pretty good. Had some Dr. McGillicuddy's methanol earlier.
Menthol. How about this, Michael? She's gonna go meow.
This is so good.
She's a little bit fast of a hop.
Do you have those little fish snacks that they have in Japan? You know, those cakes filled with the sweet bean paste. You have a model of those. Because you need one, and you need to give it a look.
Meow.
You get a little hop.
Meow.
Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute.
This is my attempt to kill my...
I feel like this hurts me more than you actually hurting Derpy. Because now I am fulfilled with this immense need to, like, run at your computer screen and hug that horse. Or just shatter everything in the process, including myself, but... Trixie crashed through the window at the same time. But... it's a very cute horse. She's so cute. See, you know what upsets me, though, with this the most? Is that you prove you can do cute things. But you don't do a whole video of just cute things. He does need to make more cute.
Look,
He likes hurting the horses.
Better go. Okay, just doing it.
Look how so cute. Just like, meow. You know, you need to save that for Halloween and then just release it as a GIF on your Twitter. Just that little, like, Derpy is ready for Halloween. It's like, oh, meow. Cool. Just need to have ponies dancing. I bet that would be cute. Like cute little dresses and stuff. Cute little outfits.
I like the idea, though, of this is just kind of just chilling there, and then she's like, meow. And this Trixie.
This is the Trixie.
Meow. Okay, There we did a thing.
That is a solid stupid face. That's my favorite one you've done.
Very stupid. See, what was stupid about it was there was Derpy.
No, it was that.
So now,
Nice
go give me my
Derpy.
damn drink. I gave you a good,
Okay.
I gave you a cool
I
horse.
agree. That is worth a drink. I will get you a
Worth the drink. That was a free commission.
It's worth a drink.
I can do the hydrate at least for right now. So.
Wait.
Cheers, all right. You can give me water too.
I want to give myself a drink. I only have 2 hands.
Do you want me to hurt Derpy? I'm going. You can.
Pick a cup.
Oh, I can do the dehydrate too.
I didn't finish drinking your drink, and you want more. What do you want to drink?
Just grab me some of the with my rum and ginger ale.
And orange or lime or anything?
I don't think there's an orange left. I need to grab some of those tomorrow too. Okay, so Trixie broke a window. She broke a window. What else can she do then? If I can, I don't know about. I think I can. I don't think I can, or want to reuse. But what I can do is, okay. So this is going to be at least marked red. I'm going to have to play around with some of the backgrounds on these, but I'm going to go with that for now. So let's go over here. So, because in the other one it would be probably a little different. We'll just do this. We'll set the focal distance in there a little bit. We'll grab Trixie. Trixie in. She should be just standing there. Yep. I'm going to take the rotation of root transform. We're going to 0 that so it should straighten out any potential twists that were in it, because I'm thinking there was. On a scale of 1 being sober to 10 being drunk, how are you right now? Yeah, I've only had one cider myself. He just put a lot of rum in that last drink, and I can't drink too much. We have a housewarming tomorrow, and I have like 20 something people coming over, so I have a lot of stuff that they'll do tonight before going to bed. Where'd the oranges come from? I don't remember those. Yeah, just take one, I guess. Not a lime, an orange. If you can just take like a fourth of an orange and just squeeze it in there or something. Yeah. Or, you know what? How many oranges are there?
Like 3.
Oh, yeah, just do that then. If there's more, I would say just use half, but he's going back up. He was just double checking on Christian for something. Okay, so what face works best here? Like, do we do this? Where I can see her mouth? Do we do where you can't see her mouth and she does kind of that instead? I think I'm going to move her straight down again so she's just kind of there, yeah. Oh, I can never remember the fire particle. Oh, this. I thought that Spider-Man drinking a coffee was a Spider-Man with a camera. Coffee does sound really good right now, though. I got up really early because I needed to go to the DMV because I still haven't changed my address for the move. And I got there about 20 minutes after they opened, and I was given a text message to go in line for an hour and a half wait. Yeah, I didn't show up. I left and did other errands. I did like another errand, came home, did some stuff, and then they got the text message that I was next in line. It's ridiculous. I have some Death Wish coffee. I've never heard of, or I've never had Death Wish. I know of Death Wish, but Death Wish is just super dark roast, isn't it? That'll work. It's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be for this scene. Thank you for the follow, Austin Ostomatic. Thank you very much. Did I miss any other ones? I don't think it. Nope, I got everybody. Though there's Z Dinos from yesterday. No. Super dark with lots of caffeine. Yeah, no. I wouldn't want that. I like a good, well done medium roast, but I have my very fancy way of making coffee. I like it's what is the one? It's called The Awakening from the local coffee place. It's this one. This is the coffee I like getting. I usually buy it I just get the 3-pound bag, and it usually takes me about, because I also do a free coffee thing through the gas station near me. It takes me a few months to go through the bag. Well, yeah, about two something months. I just freeze the rest. You can freeze coffee. Actually, grinding frozen coffee fresh can make a better cup. It's just not. It's kind of annoying. I have a can of the Death Wish that I usually have buzzy coffee ground cold brew packs. Okay. I might try Death Wish sometime, but dark roast to me is It's I used to drink it all the time. Thank you very much. But it was when I used to do French roast, and it was also when I didn't know how to make coffee correctly, so I just dark roast are an easy way because it's hard to mess up. Thank you very much. Oh, you got your sake juice box? Yeah, so yes, it is very hard. John brought these.
Juice box.
What is that? Oh, I forgot my green screen is on. So this is.
Is it just? Oh, it makes.
Oh my god, that's really cool. Oh, good.
Makes the green turn black.
I should probably turn that off.
Got my juice box.
There we go. No, it's now. See, now it's green. Now it's invisible. Now it's green. Now it's invisible. It was because there's nothing that had no preview. So But yeah, it's got a little puppy on it. Lucky Dog sake. It's a juice box of sake.
Nice.
I've yet to try the Driven Company. Need to find more of their hot cocoa. Driven. The reason I do it is because I like buying local. So I like maybe not this one, but like the cider that I just drank before this was from Sociables, which is a local to Minnesota. Indeed is one of my favorite brews, or Castle Danger, and those are both Minnesota breweries. And Driven is a couple miles from me, so it's very local as well.
This is how big boys drink their alcoholic beverages.
The straw works to like half of the thing, and then it just fails.
It helps pace. I think if you just got a mouthful of just solid sake, it wouldn't be as good.
Well, a straw is not indicative of pacing. The problem with a straw is you can just chug it down.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. Why alcohol through a straw is never a good idea. Unless it's like a super light drink, sweet.
Michael, I feel this is a bad question to ask you. But for what's in the corner here, this would be the final shot. Do we do Trixie like this or like this?
No, you gotta keep it the original shot.
No, because that's different face. We're keeping it whatever. I'm kind of copying it, but I want to add a little bit to it. She's just kind of staring forward.
Yes.
I was thinking so, because, yeah, to you, they'd be like, look, she's so cute.
She's cute. You should always aim for cute. Play on the pony's strength. And their strength is cuteness. Like, why do you think Equestria has, like, endured? It's not to do with their powers. It's just they're too cute to kill.
Okay. For a lot of these, I could probably clear out some of these models that I don't need, but I still hear the ticking. Oh. What is the pricing on Driven? It's a little higher than normal. So a standard 12 ounces, the standard that you would normally get at out of a store for like Cameron's Coffee or any of those. So and this is told me, you can get it ground. The nice thing is they'll actually grind it to the type of one you want to make too, which is pretty neat.
I love that that's your coffee, and my coffee upstairs is just store brand instant coffee that I drink sometimes when I want coffee, but you're not making coffee.
This is yours. Actually,
There it is.
Was it?
Yeah, it's down there, right there.
Oh, yeah. This is Michael's coffee.
Yeah, this is my coffee. It's good. Broken. It's so good they're out of it. I didn't drink the decaf. That's nasty.
It would be enough. There we go. Look at that.
It's my coffee. It's pretty good. Yeah, you can add as much caffeine as you want and just be super buzzed for the rest of the day.
The nice thing too, the other reason I do Driven too is I've signed up for their email newsletter stuff, which only sends me an email like once every 2 months. It's very infrequent, but it's normally to say, hey, it's a buy one get one weekend or something, which is nice because anytime they have it, I just buy up my next bag.
If you're looking for nice food, Hy-Vee's pretty good. If you're looking for bulk food, you're better off going to like Walmart or something. Like, if you need to feed yourself, go to Hy-Vee. If you need to feed a crowd, you're better off, like, going to Walmart.
I'm thinking, set the kitchen on fire and then have somebody, like, in the background here just look up and go, ah, and then cut it, like, a half a second. Well, it depends. Who are we going to burn?
Again. Try again. Leave Derpy alone.
I'm trying again.
Stop trying
She's
to burn
protected.
Derpy.
Those grenades will be fine.
Derpy have grenades.
Trixie's pyrotechnics do not mix well with Trixie's methane emissions.
No. She farted.
I love you're like, how about a male?
I just said caramel. I couldn't remember that. He was a stallion. That's dating Fluttershy in that one book you had me reading.
She gonna burn.
No,
Do you want a bird?
Fluttershy, she's like...
Is Michael lying?
The sweetest baby should not burn.
Are you sweet? Have you done murder?
Probably, but still.
Yes.
Yes, Euro C. We could. This is where you can be Euro C.
Yeah, actually, that one works.
I'm okay with this.
Wait. Don't burn cute horses. Oh wait, no, burn yourself. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, you're the one trying to like set cute horses on fire, so you can go.
Hey, I put the wolf costume on. See, I did it because now you can just shut the hell up sometimes.
Oh, I just want more of that now.
Now I gave you a taste.
Yeah, it's like letting a dolphin taste human blood. You give them a little bit, and then they just go like crazy, and you get like
Crazy dolphins, yeah.
Crazy murder dolphins. They made a movie about crazy killer dolphins because they need to.
Yeah, Sharknado.
Dolphinado.
No, sharks are just dolphins with teeth.
Yeah. I'm gonna find out someday that dolphins and sharks are the same species, and that it's just a metamorphosis when they get like ornery. Pretty sure that's science. I'm gonna go back to drinking my super alcoholic juice box now.
I feel like I've already had enough. I'm gonna go grab something.
No lighter than what I was drinking.
That's like 12%.
And there was so much rum in that cider I was drinking. I got proper toasty.
The problem with this model is I don't have great lip sync capabilities. Like,
you had the same lip sync that you had for most of your animation career.
Yeah, but I can't pull the lips back that far. This is the most I can pull it back. We talked about that phrase of yours.
Just want toasty. Do it.
I told Michael that his use of the word "it's fine" is always when things are not fine. like Michael, you burnt the bread. It's fine. It's fine. It's covered in mold. It's fine.
It is fine. You just cut the mold off and then you eat the bread. It ain't gonna hurt you. If you're that worried, toast it. Who's with me, chat? Who here is eating moldy bread? Who here is eating moldy cheese? It's fine. We live with mold. Mold is part of...
We live with bears, too. Mike, I think that's the only thing I don't agree with you on.
Where do you think penicillin comes from, Nolan? It's good for you, moldy bread. It helps kill other bacteria in your body.
Well, that's what I've said before. Like, high blood pressure just helps strengthen your heart.
It doesn't until it gets too high, and then...
It's the same thing. A little bit of mold's probably fine until it isn't.
It killed me, yeah.
Well, you know what the game of Russian roulette is? It literally hasn't killed me yet.
If it's green, cut it off, eat it. If it's black, okay, throw it out. That's some advice. from me, which you can take to the grave. Nothing survives in my stomach anyway. I always add disinfectant. So, they're replacing them with mold.
Yeah, I think maybe it's just Michael has been replaced by a mold monster.
It's not weird that you like chocolate in your cold charging, because that's called a mocha. People figured that out a long time ago.
No, that's not a mocha. A mocha is specifically chocolate with a latte, which has milk and other stuff. If it's just a cold brew is not a latte.
Oh, if you had cream and chocolate, that's a mocha.
No, because it's a latte is not just cream; it's whipped cream. It's steamed milk.
What if I do like I always did at McDonald's, where I just put chocolate ice cream and then pour coffee on top of it? Is that a mocha?
I feel like acknowledging you just helps exacerbate the issue.
They're not tasty. I guess one moldy piece of bread away from coming in Ethan Winter's character. I believe you, Jinxie Cakes. I don't know what that means, but I believe you.
I'm gonna shrink this down a little bit. Because I'm thinking broke a window, set the kitchen on fire, and then I think
You do stealing candy from children and making them cry, or biting a customer. What was it? Who said? Charging when I visited my parents, they only ever had like instant or like coffee for the K-cup machine, but they never had creamer. So I'd always just I'd make the coffee, and then I would make these K-cup hot chocolates and just mix them together, and that would be my coffee when I was there. It's pretty good.
Okay, so there's another one.
They're already up to Resident Evil 7. I stopped paying attention after 5.
I thought they were past 7. Yeah, they're past 7. Yeah, because that was Village.
The Village with the in South America, that was 4. I know 5 was in Africa. 4 was in South America.
Okay.
Oh,
You see the picture? How those it says this. I will say this is. I will say that this is probably, to me, one of the most creative ways to put a number in your game.
Mm-hmm.
They put 8 in Roman numerals.
Yeah.
With the periods, or with those being potentially periods, you kind of skip on the 1, but that's kind of cool.
I feel like they came up with the name after, like, they got a certain ways the game's like, you know what really works? Like, somebody in marketing just got a bonus for that.
But you know what is even better?
I forgot that was. So they don't.
This one they kind of did evil with it. No, it was this one. Oh,
Resident Evil.
This is my favorite logo for any Resident Evil game, and because somebody already did the edit of it, but some people did edit, but it's essentially that it looks like a giraffe getting a blowjob.
Yeah, I see it.
And the problem is you can't unsee it.
Well, it's kind of like the logo from Hunger
Somebody has it right here. Like, it's just.
It's like the logo from Hunger Games. It's Johnny Bravo holding an arrow. Like, look at the logo from Hunger Games. Just type in logo from Hunger Games. That. It's Johnny Bravo holding an arrow.
But I see him do a hoorah. I don't know where the arrow is.
Well, there's the arrow in the third one. He has the arrow in the third picture.
There you go.
Somebody just...
Oh.
It's so good.
Oh, because this one has the arrow.
Yeah,
the other one didn't.
The arrow.
Don't it get censored? Well, it was small. It was small. But that was funny that you just searched the logo and that just... Because it looks so... Once I heard that, I couldn't unsee it. It was just too good. Anyway, what is next Trixie going to be doing...
So, is it stealing candy from a child, or biting a customer, or...
biting...
I want to save the butter for last, and I just want to put it back in the office with her with the butter.
I want to do 3 bad things, then do one thing that isn't really bad at all. Like, that maybe has nothing to do with anything where they're working.
Spent
like pushed an old lady onto a road.
Spent 3 minutes licking countertops. Or eating other customers' food.
Forgot to brush your teeth.
No, she's gonna be eating butter. She's not gonna eat other customers' food. Oh, forgot to brush your teeth. They're never gonna get on her for that.
No, I know, but that's why I want to have at least something in the middle that makes no sense why it's there. Like inconsequential, worthless things.
Took a 5-minute break, and she's only been there for 12 minutes.
It's like have her be like stole a toothpick, and then have her like you could use it to like stab something, like with the following bit. But maybe not. That'd be tough to try to do. But she set me on fire.
Charging? Why are you trying to sell your pony stuff?
Miss Millipede merch convention stuff.
It always makes me sad when people sell their pony things.
What's wrong with they want to get rid of their pony things? Because it means that if you... Okay, so eventually, everybody that's like saying, you know what, I'm going to get rid of some pony stuff, so they sell it to people still into fandom, right? If you never leave it and you're the last person there, eventually you will own all the pony merch.
But the best pony stuff is the friends you make.
We'll have AI by then. You have too much, not enough shelves, plus a friend is selling it. Okay.
We're in the same place. I bought a third bookshelf recently to put more of my pony stuff, and there's still a crap ton of pony stuff that's just in my closet in bags and boxes.
I put all my plushes in a sealed plastic container that is now in my closet on this top shelf.
Which makes me sad.
I just don't have I don't know where to put them. I know, but I don't really have a spot. I think once I get the board game area figured out, because we want to put a whole wall of shelves, I'll be able to mix them around in there.
Okay.
I got 2 dehydrates, so that'll be what I have here. So cheers, Lark.
Like, I guess if it's your friend selling them, I'd be curious to know if they have anything interesting. But like, I don't really have a place to put things. So I need to get a smaller bookshelf, because there is a place I can put like a tiny bookshelf, like 1.5 the size of the other big 3.
Okay, so Trixie's broke a window, set the kitchen on fire.
Post them in the Discord charging and just like at me.
I kind of feel like the kitchen fire might be an escalation that I might want to wait on.
No, because I feel like you could, like...
Well, because I can do other things in the kitchen. The kitchen on fire...
Well, you put it out. I just like the idea of her squirting like ketchup all over the floor or something.
No, because again, that's her doing an action. I want things that either show the result of something, or that can be done without her interaction, but she can be blamed on, so that she can just stand there. I don't want her doing any interaction the whole time. I want her being stoic.
That's fair. That is funny.
Because like the biting a person, people, that can work.
Yes.
I can make that work.
So you can do that one now then and just think about something else. You can mix them around. Like you're not even doing the audio.
Yeah, I guess. Because I can just move them around. That's kind of why I'm not numbering these. Because I can just... wherever I want to put them. So, okay, if she's going to bite somebody, who's she biting?
She's already suffered, so you can't have...
Yeah, I'm on fire. Let's not also bite me.
It's a shame. Who would be funny for her to bite? Just be Celestia. No, it should be Twilight. Like, I feel like she would want to bite Twilight.
Though I kind of like having it where it's like Celestia, where she bit her wing and Celestia's flapping her wing to get her off, and she's just flopping around, completely stoic.
He just has her. Clamp down.
It's clamping.
The ruler of Aguestia walked into Taco Bucket and Trixie immediately bit her. It's fantastic. People can hear it every time I like drink from this thing because it's like bubbles.
Bit the ruler of our nation.
Celestia, like, get it off, get it off. Oh. She barely fits in that place, holy crap.
They got tall ceilings.
Toppers.
But I don't have to show her all of her. I'll probably put her down like this. All depends on how you use the camera. Do something like this. I should show you stuff in person if you'd like. I think Michael's got enough stuff.
Person? I don't know the next time we're doing like a larger group event. I think we're doing board game stuff. Probably eventually. That I'm sure you'd be invited to.
Oh God, did we not do it on the 3rd? What were we doing on the 3rd? Was that when your mother was in town? Oh yeah, she was.
Yeah, that was the weekend my mom was in town.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, go to bed, Jules. Good night. Good to see you. Glad you got your Discord back.
Well, I'll let you know next time we're doing board game stuff. You can come to that if you'd like.
It's always the first weekend of the month.
So, Sunday, we definitely ain't doing it the day Saturday. Unless you want to go right from the Ren Fair to...
Oh, wow, it is a Saturday. And then the next weekend, the 8th, is when we're going up to the Mead place. So, we kind of could, but it depends on how late we're there.
You'd probably be there till like 4 at the minimum. Mm-hmm. If that was the case, we could go straight to the board game place. I'll let you know, Chargin. No, nothing is made yet, but it would be cool to see you again. And that is kind of our anybody's welcome thing.
Any brony. It should be the local brony group, but I don't know who's all part of that anymore.
They're still doing it. It's just a lot smaller than it was.
Which is weird, because it felt like we made up all but like 3 people. So if they're still doing it, is it just those 3 people?
I think so. I think it's just they don't really have anything else.
Michael, boom.
I know that one. That one's dangerous.
No, because that was kind of, to me, my main reason for not going anymore was it felt like it was all just us anyway, so why not just have us just do other stuff?
Well, there was a few other people, and that was pretty much the highlight of their month.
Yeah, but...
So,
yeah, and that's fine, but if it's just like 2 people...
It's like, probably.
Yeah. It's just when you have a group event where 10 people go, but 8 of them are the same people that always hang out outside of it, then it didn't really feel like a group event. It felt more like a friend event with a couple extra.
No, I still scheduled just because he kind of still wanted to keep doing it, but then without us there, he lost interest after.
I can see you not wanting to give up on something that we did for, maybe not you that you did, but how some of us did that mall meet for 8 years.
I was so sad when it ended, honestly. Even though I didn't do it as long as you guys.
You popped into Minnesota and then everybody got sick.
Yeah. And then you guys went back to it after.
Yeah, we tried, but it was not as big.
It felt like the people you wanted to hang out with, yeah. But it
Celsius might not work for
It
us.
also felt like a door to allow new people to show up. Not that anybody knew was showing up.
I'm going to use Twilight. Her main's too big to have Celestia's head turn, that her main's not in the way is nearly impossible.
I know John said the only reason he knows any of us is because of those.
Mm-hmm. But I don't think there's many new people popping up to those anymore. If there is, I feel sorry for them because it's kind of a little bit depressive compared to what it used to be, where we'd have like 30-something people sometimes that would pop up to those.
A couple of friends. It went from being an event to just a couple friends hanging out.
Well, it was supposed to always kind of be a friend hangout, but it ended up just turning into not. Yeah, because of COVID. It was kind of slowing down a little bit beforehand, but COVID really killed it.
Mm.
I don't mind popping up every now and then, but I don't plan to put it in the normal routine unless it ended up being that it kind of ended up being a growing group again. Because otherwise it just seemed like a lot of work, a whole day spent to just where we could have just went to somebody's house and played board games or something.
Eating a lunch.
Yeah, but half the people didn't have lunch. They just brought like frozen pizza. So somebody would have a frozen pizza that they cooked at home, put in a baggie, and would eat there because they couldn't. It was too expensive. They would use public transportation. So for some people, it was their event that they went to, but even then, they could barely afford it. But that was why we did the mall, because the mall was just so nice for people that didn't have money and couldn't afford like a couple dollars.
Yeah.
I know there was like one person that was like living in a shelter and would pop up, and so.
Yeah, charge, and we still do the board game things. So next time we're doing that, I'll give you a heads up.
We did stop that for a little while, but that one at least is so fun to do.
Yeah. No, I mean, we're doing something. We're sitting, we're playing board games, we're having some food and drinks. It's a fun time.
Yeah.
The place has gotten a little bit more, I don't want to say run down. It does seem that they're struggling a little bit just to keep staff.
Yeah, the kitchen closes earlier now. And if they don't have the staff, but yeah, they close at like 7 or earlier.
Yeah, some people there didn't even.
Oh, Firewolf.
Some people went there with the intention of eating there, and then the kitchen was closed when we showed up.
Yeah, it was like more like 5 or 6. But yeah, if you don't have staff, you don't have staff. We're working on. I don't have the audio for it yet, but it's just going to be Trixie getting a raise. So because that was a joke from a previous video, and it was from a poll I did on YouTube that everybody wanted Trixie to have a raise. So it's going to be her like having talk. I have the text here for what they're going to be talking about, but then it's going to be Trixie wanting a raise, even though she's only been working there for 12 minutes and going through all the things. So she's like broke a window. She set the kitchen on fire. She bit the customer, which is what we're working on that one right now. It's just a montage. The nice thing about montages is
gotta do a montage.
You can just kind of throw things in as you want it. So the board games meet up at a restaurant. No, it's it's called Game Center now, which is a stupid name.
I still call it Fantasy
but it's Fantasy Flight. Fantasy Flight is a company that owns the rights to a bunch of different board games. Like I think Catan is one they own the one for, and they have a manufacturing facility kind of in the cities that does distribution and stuff. But they have a attached store that they sell board games. Basically, have a small little cafeteria for some food, and have a ton of tables for sitting down playing board games with people. There's a lot of people that go there to do D&D, a lot of like Warhammer, Star Trek. A lot of those type of things. They
I do wish they would
have there too.
I do wish they would improve their kitchen a little bit, but I don't know, maybe it's not their focus. I would think it would be their focus because people who are there, like, there to drink and eat stuff. I don't know that they do sell a lot of board games, but
normally if I find a board game I like, I'll just get it online though. Their board games are much more expensive.
I did have a bad experience buying something from there once, so I'm not thrilled about buying things there in the future.
And and Black Friday is a great time to buy board games because like Amazon will have a large amount of board games that go on sale, and you can I've bought a lot for like half off or 75% off.
Yeah, but the food that they got there is pretty decent. They got like poutine and burgers, and
the food used to be better. Mainly they had a very specific sandwich that me and Kyle would always get. It was just like a grilled meat sandwich, like an Italian sandwich, with just a bunch of grilled meats on a grilled toast. It was delicious, and they don't serve it anymore.
No.
And so me and him are both kind of like, we don't even really eat there anymore. There's a Portillo's 2 blocks away. And so we've just been saying, let's head out 15 minutes early, go to Portillo's. We get way more food for less money and fill up on food there. We'll still get like a pastry or a couple beers at the place, but then it's not spending $18 on food.
Drink myself crazy at the drinks they have there are pretty good.
They do have some beers on tap and a couple things in cans. The selection isn't huge, but they do have craft stuff, and it's not bad. It is enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. I think there's like one brewery who provides them.
No, it's a mix.
It's a mix? Okay. No, but Portillo's, it's right next to the place, so we always stop there for food first.
Well, the last couple times anyway.
Yeah.
Stuff, you're making me hungry. Hello, Table Genius. Everyone's okay for an hour, and I noticed that I received a gift sub. Yes, Nullen gave a bunch of gift subs, so you can thank Nullen Void for your gift sub. Yeah, if you're on your Discord, you do get early access to some videos and stuff, which gives a podcast that I should have out soon, and other videos. So, no.
Good. Good. I don't want to watch them.
Sure.
Derpster, with a name like Derpster, you're never going to get banned.
Get away. Get away. Get away.
No. Bites. Let's get somebody to get the spray bottle. She biting again.
Okay, so it's that one I need to lock to. So Wing 33, that actually comes in handy.
I feel like you would actually be sad if we banned you, Derpster. Like, you love coming here so much. It's very clear.
Okay, and then...
What's your name? Have a good name.
You're Michael.
It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's bite. Like, no, I just got those.
I'll have to put a little bit more detail into Twilight. But
Yeah, Twilight's not super stiff. Just Trixie.
that didn't quite work how I wanted it.
Twilight's the poison is setting in.
I can
Trixie's bite is venomous.
I can fix that later.
I've been enjoying this stream.
All right, so we got biting. She's biting. Look at her go.
Don't bite. You got Barnin biting. She could just punch a child.
Like, toilet, please. Toilet, please.
Toilet, you delicious. You taste like grape.
Toilet.
Grape flavored.
It tastes like book.
Book with good flavor.
We got Trixie coming in it. Yeah, because the idea is we're gonna have her. She's only been there 12 minutes. She wants to raise, and in that 12 minutes, she has done basically an impossible number of chaos items. Like, there's no way in 12 minutes that could happen.
And yet here we are.
And then she demands a raise, and she's going to get it because of blackmail. So
I figured she would just slowly take her job by stealing all of her things. Like, I'm the one with the clipboard now. Just be like, have her look at the clipboard, be like, you're fired. No.
I like blackmail because it's just because all Trixie, the one time she moves, is just handing a photo.
What would the photo be of?
You don't show it. It's just heinous. It's very heinous.
I feel like we should show it, but it should be something silly, but also scandalous.
Just be like, is this me? And is this blah blah blah? Doing oh.
But it would be hilarious if it was just Spitfire's head taped to another pony with scotch tape. Like, she cut it out.
Well, you can just ask, like, have her ask like some weird question, like how did you fit under the bed? Or just some like there was taken at some weird place. I don't like the idea of showing what the picture is, unless it's a picture that's funny in itself.
Yes. I think it should
But
be funny.
up to interpretation. I like the idea of it just being so heinous that I do like her. The only word she says is Trixie has blackmail.
No.
Okay. All right, now I can do what's a mundane thing, something that isn't really bad,
Like jaywalking?
or like something that is maybe like morally incorrect, but is not even, it's barely wrong.
Having your phone out.
Kick to plan involves physical motion. We're trying to stick away from having her actually do anything. Well, I can maybe have her kick, but that would be very much
too much motion.
pirated a movie.
Shiv.
That
seems like a lot of work, this show.
You could just say watch the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy in 12 minutes.
Somehow. Um,
that would I don't know how to do that, but actually have that shown. What's something very mundane?
Funny. It
Yeah.
has to be funny. What was that one song you kept playing on the jukebox? That was pretty evil. Play some horrible song on the jukebox.
Scratch your butt, sniffs it, and then finish making a sandwich. No, because that is her moving. I want to have her not really doing anything. She'll be a part of or physically there.
She could eat a
She's not really moving here. She is just her environment is
I
the
don't like
wing.
the idea of her eating something, because then that takes away from the butter.
Yeah, we're gonna end this on. Well, we can just do the butter now.
Yeah, you can just end it with the butter.
Well, no, I'm not gonna end it now, but I can work on the butter.
Work on the butter. Well, the butter would just be her back in the office with the butter, and Spitfire actually reading off about eating 12 pounds of butter.
Oh yeah,
Got like butter.
that would be back at the office. We can do that back at the office. So,
Crashes the stock market.
it could just escalate into like something immensely stupid, like started World War III and have her in a tank.
Picking your teeth with the customer's fork, or no, I can't use customer again. I already said customer.
I like
Just picking your teeth.
I like the idea of doing started World War III where it goes way out of left there and then goes to mundane.
Started a war with the changelings or the hippogriffs. You could just no.
I feel like if I do that, I'm going to need a little bit of freedom in this one.
Freedom.
If I
just have the nuclear bomb going off in the background and just have Trixie in front of it with that same like stiff face. Can you even reuse that one scene used for Sci-Fi?
which one?
The nuclear bomb going off.
That nuclear bomb going off was a stock footage, or not stock footage. It was a real nuclear bomb going off. I'm not going to use that. No, I like the idea of putting her in a tank.
For what purpose?
For starting World War III.
Fish tank.
Why would she be in a fish tank?
That's what I was wondering. I was confused. Confused me. Holy crap, if you extend this straw all the way out, it actually works really well.
See, these aren't tanks. I know I downloaded like a shooty tank. There is a shooty tank. The tiger. Boom.
I would say you could reuse the scene from that you made in that Fallout with Blackjack and Lil Pip, but that scene was so resource intensive.
This model's not usable. I can't actually get her in the tank. Any ain't. No, none of this is openable. I would have to be here, but then I can barely see the fact that it's a tank. So I would want to have it be like around here, and you're probably going to see it.
But you need to be close enough to Trixie. You need to be close enough to Trixie to see her, like, emotionless face.
Let's try anything. There's stuff on the workshop.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Derailed Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh.
What are you vibrating? But
Got all these things, but oh no.
Shifty.
Like, did you murder him?
I noticed in the new Thomas the Tank Engines, he actually, like, his mouth moves when he talks. That feels wrong to me.
He might be able to get away with this one. We'll see. I'm going to assume that that's the hatch. I mean, this is probably the actual hatch.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's... Well, maybe I might... I might be able to hide it by just having her in the way, but we'll see.
Sat on my foot, now it's asleep. Wake up, foot. I have a bad habit of doing that. Am I the only one who sits on their foot when they sit down?
I do a lot too, but usually when it starts going numb, I stop.
Oh no, she's being cute. It's the cutest pose when they're just like, oh, who's... Hooves are great. Maybe they're not as useful as hands, but they're still pretty good.
She's in the war.
The hard thing here is just going to be getting a good enough angle where you can see that she's in a tank, but it's close enough to where you can actually see her face properly.
Actually, no, the hardest part in this shot is going to be making it be super chaotic in the background.
Yeah, I think you might be... You could just play some old World War II footage in the background. Like just have it green screen, like
oh, I'm gonna look for a better tank.
It would be funny.
There we go. Okay, it's a monster.
And it could be in the Pacific War, just driving a tank in the ocean. Make no sense. That is like Command and Conquer.
No, it's Fortnite. Because apparently Fortnite has everything.
Yeah, they kind of do now. I remember Fortnite when it was just you built scaffold and shot each other. And now it's like, come to a concert that Justin Bieber's going to be playing at. And it's just like, what? It's a video game. Calm down.
So it's... Okay, so this one gives me hope. Because it is shown that the turret turns, which to me implies maybe something. What I really want to have is treads that move. The thing is...
That's not going to exist.
No, it can, but it's basically going to be a moving texture, which you can... If the texture is separated, I could do it, but I'm guessing it's not. That's got the gun on. No, actually, this one has an open... This one has a higher potential for success.
Trixie pasted over World War II footage. Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't even build a whole scene. You should just have, like, stock World War II black and white footage going on in the background.
But how do I get her in it?
Green screen.
That sounds like more work.
How's that more work?
Because I'd have to get her in a moving video. Now I have to track an old video, which is very hard to track.
Need to match it up.
No, it would look way too bad. There's a certain level of cheesy I want to go to, but that is going well below the line.
Yeah.
Like okay, so they have a video that's moving the camera sideways.
I think it should be in the Pacific Ocean.
No.
And she's driving a tank, and she's clearly in the ocean. That's how cheesy I want.
But also, I do have a little bit of a difficulty with using video for a joke that takes people that risked their life and potentially died in a war just so we get a laugh with horses.
And then use Starship Troopers.
No.
Saving Private Ryan. Those were all actors.
Crushed.
Or something has copyright.
A customer's doing the PP dance outside the restroom while banging on the door. Trixie is sitting on the toilet smoking a cigarette, casually reading a newspaper. That would again have her physically doing something more than what she is trying to have her do. And that would also involve me having two different shots to show it. I'd have to jump between inside the door and outside the door, which would be confusing being I'm already doing snap cuts. So probably not.
Sank the Titanic.
Sank the Titanic. Why is this so blurry? All right, there we go.
Seabird. This time she'd be an iceberg.
Became a blimp.
Seabag. That was my favorite. That was my favorite stupid fanfic. Still is.
See, this is what I don't like. It's a tank. You can't search for it by tank because it's not called tank.
Oh, it's got the proper name.
I'm gonna search the guy's name. It's just that's stupid. Yeah. Most of the Valve stuff is in the easy to find territory.
Mm-hmm. I see a skeleton, but I don't see a tank. Right?
I found your note of war point of view poetic by making a visible tank.
How come it's transparent? I don't think this tank works.
And that was a year ago, and you didn't even fix it.
Never fixed it. Good job.
Yeah, a good job on the guy that spent all the work to make something that doesn't work. I mean, really, at that point, you do all the work to do it, and then when something is broke, you don't bother fix. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
It's a small thing. It's this is unusable thing.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. You put all the work into doing it, just fix it.
Existed. He clearly made it.
I don't even think there is any textures that came with it. Because it's under Damic, and I see nothing under the Damic folder. Oh, well, it's materials, and I gotta go to models. Yeah, there it is. So the textures are here. None of it is linking to the model, which means to me, is nothing wrong with the
name's probably wrong.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything wrong with the VMT. Maybe.
It might just be the path name is wrong.
Well, it's uppercase compared to lowercase, but that's right. That's right. Goes back and well, for one, this is very poorly formatted. Looks like you copy pasted different functions to it. If I had to take a guess, because none of these are actually linking, all
right, Charging, you going to bed? Good night. I think we're ending in 20 minutes.
Yeah, right. I'm pretty quick here. So, good night, Hot Rod. I think it's this. Is it this? No, it's this one.
I tell myself I need to go to bed early tonight because I got to get started early tomorrow. But I probably won't because I'm bad about getting actual sleep. I thought I was bad last night, but I'm pretty sure you went to bed after me.
No, just after midnight. I knew I had to get up earlier. Mouse Damic T55A numbers. That could be the problem right there. So the name of the directory for where you put your stuff. Oh, it does have a numbers there. I'm thinking that he's pointing to numbers instead of the main folder, which should be this one. I don't know. Something messed up on there, and you're going to have to fix it because he has an invisible tank. What? Oh, I can't rate it. Or do I have to leave a review too? Why is this 3 stars?
Somebody probably got to work.
You'd have to, I think it's a decompile the model thing. I just don't get when he says, "Oh, it's broken." A year ago. Fix your shit.
Especially with them.
Oh, this one just says animated tank tracks. That is a bit sexy.
Oh, there you go. This, you have a stream going on right now.
Oh,
I had to download all that stuff to make it work.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It's just a modification of the VTF, as long as the texture.
Stun multi-engine. Is that texture? Holy crap. Oh, it's a Team Fortress model that they just retextured to be Thomas the Tank Engine. That's all it is. It's a retexture of a TF2.
I don't know why there's less people. This looks like a pretty beast project that guy did.
Took him all of 20 minutes to make that.
Hey, that's a good spent 20 minutes. KV1. I at least know that name.
That's a good tank because it's going to be easier to frame up.
Yeah, that one might be good. But again, KV1 1940 mod. Call it tank!
Yeah. People will take themselves very seriously.
They're like, well, then if you don't know, then don't do it. When I'm looking for tank, I type in tank. When I need chair, I type in chair. I don't type in four-legged wooden seating utensil. Like, Jesus Christ.
Get off of it. No, it's going to be much easier to frame up with Trixie in the top. No animation.
No, but... Oh? Ah.
I know that mode. That's like, I could do it, but it'd be a lot of work mode.
No, it's not that. It's actually more of I don't know how to do it, and I love finding stuff like that because it's exciting to actually find something that I can learn how to do. But what happens here is there is a separate model for the track. What parts of the model include the track? Actually, we can try to figure this out.
I learned something. It's a dodo.
Okay. So that is the track. That is the only thing that is not going to work is the wheels probably won't spin. But that is fine because the tracks are what I'm more important. I'm more worried about this angle. Can she sit in the top? I'll make it work.
I would think you want to be so close that she wouldn't even see the tracks.
I want to have it start low and then have it kind of raised up and then have her come towards the camera. So it eventually would have her in there. So, all right. So we have the tracks. We have the file here. So let's see what we can do about animated. I mainly want to see, well, there's animated textures.
Already gone, but yes, good night charging. I know that lady. Sake is all gone. If this was that was a juice box of vodka, that would have been a different experience.
There's animated, but because there is a thing about having a repeated texture that just slides. But I'm pretty sure just the normal material properties are not going to be included in here. No, that's not it. Because these are all the standard shaders, but none of them I think, involve motion. Burning.
Is it wrong that I want to know more, Nolan?
Tree. This is actually a really cool one. Tree sway.
Yeah.
But it's.
Feel like you're running down a rabbit hole you will regret later.
I know it's possible. No, we can find an easier way to do this.
Move. Double move power.
It's not. Thank you for the follow, Fidget. Hope you are doing well.
Just a reminder, we live solely on comments in the chat, so if anybody wants to
There we go.
talk and chat, not be quiet, that'd be great.
This is overlaid 2 levels. Best way to figure out how to do something is to find somebody else that did it.
That's correct. Stand on the shoulders of giants. Big ones. And sometimes we fall and get hurt. Scrape our knees. It's okay. But you learn. I caught one of these streams. Yes, you did, Fidget.
Well, thank you for popping in. We are trying to figure out how to do some animated texture type thingers. But I'm confused because it says to go here for this texture. Well, buying and finding it. Props Forest, Waterfall 001. Where is it? Confused. Just try Props Forest. No, it's not there either. Oh wait, no. Oh no, that's.
Animating, Blur. Does it involve cute things? I sure hope it involves cute things. I like cute things.
I may well start watching, so that's. I haven't been active with chat. Oh, it's fine. Just do as you do. Where is that? It says this is where. No, it can't pull from a separate game. That's impossible. I actually don't know where that one is. Because normally it's saying where the texture is, not the VMT. No, it's saying where the VMT should be.
An old animation of yours.
Well, I guess I'm just going to have to find a different one.
I suppose.
I know there was a workshop one I downloaded not long ago. That was...
It's the one.
So that's one I just looked at. I swear there was a different one for water. It must be in a user mod.
God forbid that source code it to show full path, huh?
Yeah. It's not. So my normal way of doing it is I add a override material, so I can go here, and it will tell me the name of the material. And the material is always going to be within the materials folder of whatever the game is. Well, to figure out the game, I just right click here, say show game model. Now I know it's in user mod, so I know it's in the materials folder. I paste it. Well, this last one's the name of the material, so I got to remember that. But now it should be in this folder. So this is Canterlot Waterfall Solid. Aha! Found it. So it's saying to scroll the base texture transform at this rate at this angle. We'll figure out what angle that is in a sec here. Oh,
What? I don't know anything. It looks fine to me. Oh, because it might just be invisible. I bet you that's invisible.
It depends on how this works. Some of the textures are because they're transparent between the pieces and it's all a flat bit and they're using a alpha map to make the indents. If it does that, then we're fine. Otherwise,
I can't.
Oh yeah, it looks like it is.
Yeah, I can't see them doing it.
Oh wait, no.
If they polyed each of those out.
No, you can see it right there.
Well,
it's gonna. Okay, so this might work, but it's gonna look fucked up.
Why would they do that? It would have been so much easier just to have the alphas.
It works.
Effed up.
Shit, it kind of looks.
Actually, it looks fine. I think you just need to adjust some of the settings.
Yeah, it's saying 100. Like, let's say, well, okay, it's going the right direction, so we'll keep that. Let's say that the angle is 0.
Yeah. Nope. No, it's going the wrong direction.
I'm going sideways. It's probably 90 then.
Yep. There you go. That looks good.
Oh, wow, that actually...
Looks real good.
Holy crap, that actually worked. I thought these were... Oh yeah, I forgot that. I'm trying to tell it to pause, but you can't do it. I thought these were actual models that came up.
Nope.
But apparently they're not.
Perfect. Good job.
Okay, now we're going to have him go.
I'm proud of you, son.
Okay, and now we're going to have him go zoom.
Just going to emphasize that.
Look at him go.
Your dad.
Fang!
Oh no, Two-Face! It is cool. It is cool. It's awesome, actually.
I knew I could do it. I knew that the properties were there, but it's like with particles. It's making things from scratch yourself is impossible. But if you find somebody else that already did it, that might be a bit fast too.
Now that feels good, actually.
I'm going to do a little bit slower. Also, if you're putting variables, this person put just negative 0.23. Please don't do that. Please put a 0 beforehand. Please put a 0 beforehand.
Why?
My computer programming side of my brain hates that with a passion. A lot of times it won't even compile because it just doesn't know it. But also, it's because if somebody misses that period, they will probably put 23 instead of 0.23. So it is 0 at the front helps it. Okay. Well, Trixie, get out of that tank. That one's bad.
Tank.
Get rid of the waterfall, and then Trixie. Wait, tank. No, she's just there. The Trixie come back. Trixie come back.
You can blame it all on Starlight.
Yes. See, now she's in there. She's like, rocks, also rocks.
Yes, I kind of was getting that. It's like, this all feels very familiar.
sort of black magic is this? Hello, Pie Guy. If you're talking about doing the textures, you can do some pretty cool things with textures if you really put some time into. It said security. No, their textures have some really cool properties you can play around with, like you can have them pulse at random times with a certain brightness. So if you put a normal texture over it, and then you can have a brightness map that goes on top of that, you can have its alpha. So you can have like crystals that actually, like, when they're dark, they look dim blue, but then when they get bright, they get really bright blue, but only in certain places. You can do some really neat stuff if you start playing around with stuff. And the only reason I know a lot of it is because I see somebody do it, and then I'm like, how do they do that? And you go play around with the file, and then you're like, aha!
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
That was that one or the one below it.
This one?
No. I saw this a standard helmet.
Ooh. That's pretty good.
The idea of it just draping off of her horn, though. It didn't really go on our head. So you got big.
I kind of wanted the one with the spike on top.
Very German. That's cute. Mm-hmm. Maybe make it a little smaller so that our ears kind of downworn. Oh. Don't squish her ear. She needs to hear. She can't hear.
Wait, what's that going?
That ear's trying to escape.
No, you go back in there, bad ear.
Be free.
Mm.
Like how her hair is sticking out, but her ears are not.
It's going to war. She's going to take pictures. It's going to be like, she's going to scoff at people. She's like, oh.
Like, you can't even handle me right now. She's too great and powerful, Trixie.
Oh, the other thing is, does this tank have a top that moves? I love the tank has pony parts.
What did you do?
Oh, there we go. It's all how things are grouped, and there's a bone called body, and in the file that I have, body is considered under the group pony.
That's a pony tank now.
Okay, so no, that wasn't body. I wanted. So now, when she's doing the turret goes, she's like bang bang, bang bang, bang bang.
Very versatile turret.
So I'm gonna take out the moon, bang bang, bang bang. And then she just like goes like bang, and then she's like.
Right.
So the one thing that's difficult too with that way the texture is done is the timeline isn't moving. As soon as I activate anything in this window to move it, the texture starts moving. So while it's cool, I have zero control over it. So if I wanted to have the tank suddenly roll to a stop, I can't. I think that there is a way within here to have it say like slow down and then speed back up. And then if you were to render it, you could time it just right so that it would come to the texture would stop at a certain point, and then you could like render it again without it moving at all, and then cut when the animation stops to the one that wasn't. But that is only if the ruts match up. There's a lot of problems with it. There's other ways that would maybe be better. The problem with a shape like this is getting this to actually animate around like that would be
A lot of work.
near impossible to do. It just wouldn't really work. And you can see like the easy are spinning. Getting those to spin is the easy part, though. Getting this to go around, like having a model that actually rotated around, is possible. But the only way to do it is that each one of these pieces would need to be an individual bone. And actually, the nice thing about that is all you'd have to do is one of them, animate the whole circle with that one, and then copy paste it, move it a little bit in time to just like delay behind. Just do that like 150 times for the whole thing. You only have to do one of the treads, not the whole tread.
I imagine a day when computers are powerful enough to actually have every piece in that tank actually be a piece in a real world tank. Like every model down to the spark plugs is just in the tank.
It is, see?
Yes, it's all there.
It's all there.
Not having to conserve resources at all with this thing. Like, I think you've reached a point to the computers where we can do super realistic, as long as you don't look at the bones underneath. But I think one day they'll...
Well, that's...
underneath will be realistic too.
Well, what you're talking about is CAD.
Yes, but...
So... You have to have a beast. But...
years.
But even then, in this case, you could have everything in there, but it's all culled. If you can't see it, it doesn't load it. If it would be blown open, then it says, oh, show these now. But it means that you would have some big performance hits. As soon as, I don't know, with how...
Michael's mic is dead.
No, he's just not...
It's right here.
No, this is the mic that you have to be like within a couple inches.
Oh.
3 inches is the best.
I will eat it.
Michael, you're occasionally sounding like a teacher from Charlie Brown because he gets too far from the mic. It's because the one I'm using here, I can get further away and it's okay. But the other one broke that we had, and
have you tested it recently?
No, I haven't played around with it. Just been too busy. So I just threw that on this because it was the fastest. If I run into a problem I can't fix in 5 minutes and I'm like 10 minutes from stream, I immediately go to the backup solution. So I just haven't had the time to poke at the new one or something. I just don't want to buy another mic because it's just money spent when I have microphones.
But this mic is broken down and sad and old. I'm talking about this mic, of course.
Actually, another trombonist who made the noises for Charlie Brown. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we need to put the camera. We'll probably let's start with a 50. And we're going to start right here.
Trixie's like, this is the great war of cheese. Cheese should be free. Free cheese for Trixie. Just Trixie.
Sounds like she's going to take over.
Yes.
So what I want to do is I want to put a bunch of rubble behind and other tanks that are coming up with other pawns on them. I want to kind of overdo this one a little bit because it would just it's completely out of nowhere and I like it.
I still like the idea of just doing a green screen. But
if I could find a shot that has tanks at that angle with nothing else, maybe, but it would look it would look beyond cheesy
and it would be amazing. This whole thing's supposed to be common.
You're thinking about what looks in your head, but it is not going to look like that.
Nothing's going in my head. You expect too much of me.
I could be like, started World War III, won World War III, and have it with a flag. I need, no, I won't do that.
You just have the clip from the episode where they fought the changelings just going on in the background.
I like the tank. Like, it just spent 12 minutes. So, okay.
Or the episode where they're fighting, like, Sombras.
I think I saw tanks work great and powerful Trixie. She just does whatever she wants. Mirror's sheet metal is no match for the great and powerful ear. She won't hear anymore once that thing starts firing. She Maybe she got the helmet. Then she hit her ears. She's fine. But we got some progress done. We got we got Trixie coming through the window, and then we got Trixie on fire, and we got her biting somebody, and then we got Tank.
The favorite ones of her.
And yes, so well, hopefully we can get some 59 comes back up soon, so we can start at least finalizing some of the timings on stuff. But thankfully, a lot of these last little montage shots, other than this one doing the scene build, like a lot of these are going to be pretty easy. Like this, I basically am already done with this one. Like there's not much more to do. Well, no, I do want to just,
but not right now.
Rule of thirds. Just.
I hope my microphone wasn't too bad.
But anyways, we are going to be good for today. We will be back on Sunday. Yeah. Try to get some more progress done on Monster Hunter Stories. I'm guessing there's like 2 more streams worth of content in the game. I'm guessing we won't finish it next stream. So, which is fine because that might work out really well, because then we're getting into October where we wanted to switch to some spoops. So
Spoops. I like spoops.
But every Friday we got a bunch of people on. We got some people on here.
Scooby-Doo game.
Well, we haven't rated Fiora in a while.
She already has lots of people.
Yeah, I know. That's one reason I don't always like to. Minsox, I think did she just start? I think she might have just started. What is she doing? Minecraft again?
Use people.
Yeah, I don't like always doing the higher number of people. So, yeah, look, it's PlayStation. Nifty. Oh, look, it's tiny PlayStation. Look how tiny it is.
So
look at you.
Realistic.
It's very cute. Oh, woo. It's so scary.
Super spoop.
I'll see you both later then. Yes, you'll see you later. We'll be next week, should be back to normal, or for stuff too. Come on. Let's see. I just like to see at least that they're like doing stuff. I think she might have just really. Okay, there, good. Oh yeah, she's Minecraft. We both are like, I promise. All right, so
when you made her, just scream doggos at her.
I think she just had an entire inventory full of bedrock, so I don't know if she's cheating.
That sounds like cheaty stuff to me.
It's just very cheaty, but we can head over to Minsox. So say hello, and we'll see you guys later.
Goodbye.
Where is? Oh, I didn't have any drop frames. That's actually pretty good.
Kitty.
Yeah, I got a good kitty. I was distracted. I wanted to see if there's any drop frames from stuff, and it actually looked like we're doing pretty good. So yes, I had some computer changes for those who weren't here earlier, and I was hoping my processor could handle everything. But thank you to DP Almighty for the cheers. I thought somebody else did cheers too. Nope, it was just DP Almighty. So thank you very much for the bits and the derps. Thank you to the new follows to Fidget the Zura and Austin Ostomatic. And thank you to I know Nullen and Server for the bits.
Server got a cheer.
And thank you Nullen for a lot of the gift subs. And I think there was Jules Leonard for also subbing for a resub. That's 21 months. So thank you very much. We'll talk to you all guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I can't hear it, but I'm assuming happiness is happening.
I think somebody gave bits, and she was like, "Oh my god, that was so loud!" Oh, I gotta stop that because no one can probably hear me.